that people who work in a position of trust, whether it's paid employment or volunteering, are vetted so that we can be sure that there is no reason why they should not be engaged in that work. So it is right that all people in that position of trust are included in the scheme, but we should be clear that many people are already covered by Criminal Records Bureau checks and by employment practices. So this is a development, but it's not quite as radical as it sounds.
And in terms of the cost, could be as high as £170 million. If the aim is child protection, could that be more sensibly spent elsewhere?
Well, I think safeguarding children as one of our number one priorities is important that we make the investment. And so, yes, it's important to invest in the vetting and barring scheme, but also, we have invested significantly in children's services through local authorities who also play a key role in safeguarding children through social services and social work and so on.
And the fine for failing to stick by these new rules is £5,000, which is fairly high. How concerned are you that people just aren't going to volunteer because they're going to be scared of breaking a rule and attracting a fine?
Well, we've been working hard with the voluntary sector, partnerships with charities. We've set up a voluntary sector safeguarding unit to make sure that charities really know how they can help their volunteers to get it right. And we're phasing the scheme in, so it's not something that's going to come into play overnight. We're doing everything we can to make it practical, to have a common sense approach. And of course, volunteers will not have to pay the registration scheme fee. What the scheme is about is ensuring that people who work